I'm about to do something absolutely crazy. You see over there, those mountains? That's the exact center of Nigeria, and I'm going to try to survive the night over there. Is it possible? I don't know yet, but we have to find out together. So let's go.
This place right here is known as the geographical center of Nigeria. Every direction you move from this point, you are moving away from the center of the country. And for some reason, I decided this was the perfect place to spend the night alone. Being up here might look hard, but climbing up almost finished me. There's a construction site at the base which creates a visible path I followed up. But I had no idea it only ended halfway to the top. And since this is a survival challenge, I need to find every means possible to survive the night. And the first problem is getting water.
I just found this water bottle. I'm going to try to get some water for the night.
At this point, I was seriously dehydrated, and I knew there was no way I could spend the night up here like this. So I had no choice but to look for a stream and fill this bottle with water from the mountain. And this turned out to be one of the best decisions I made up here. Yo, there's no time to relax. I still have a whole mountain to climb. And what I thought would take just a few minutes turned into almost an hour of suffering. It was slippery, sloppy. I mean my legs, by the way, not whatever you're thinking. And honestly, this had me questioning all my life decisions. But speaking of life decisions, I finally made it to the top of the mountain. And bro,
I made it, guys. Can you guys hear that? What kind of sound is that?
by now I was completely exhausted. And on top of that, I kept hearing this long, constant hissing sound, and that alone pushed my fear level through the roof. But I'm here alone, all by myself, and I have to finish what I started, so being scared wasn't an option. So I locked in and got ready for whatever was next. I noticed there had been a fire here recently, and that's when I realized I'd probably need a fire to stay warm tonight. But there's a problem. I didn't come with a lighter, no matches or nothing, so I decided to go hard. Ladies and gentlemen, let me take you back to the 190 BC when we used sticks to start fire. I've actually seen a lot of YouTubers do this so many times and they made it look easy, but that's a big lie. This is insane. I had to rub one stick against another piece of wood to create enough friction to start a fire. And after doing this for what felt like forever, something crazy happened. I gave up.
Yo. So like always, I came here with something to eat. Let me show you guys. Shortbread. This is my food for tonight. And I have this water. I'm trying not to shake it together so it won't mix up, because I think the particles have settled down and I'm just going to drink it. So
now things were starting to feel okay. I have food, I have water, and I got my fear under control. But that hissing sound just wasn't going away, and by now it has become louder.
I'm going to keep this last on for later in the night. I might need it, nobody knows. Yeah, I think I'm ready for the night. I have no idea what's going to happen over here, but I just hope I don't get into serious trouble. And the time right now is around 7 p.m. Look at this view. That's the nightlife, man.
This is honestly one of the best night views I've ever seen in my life. Seeing the city from the top of a mountain is just unreal. I've seen Magic Land, I've seen empty night roads in my other challenges, but nothing beats this.
So guys, it's exactly 7 p.m. right now. Those are my stuff over there. My phone is at 15% right now, and if my phone goes off, I won't have any footage for this challenge. So I have to conserve my battery right now for me to be able to record some things later. And I'm going to see you guys around. So
I tried to get some sleep immediately, and that's when I realized there was a bigger problem. I've been dealing with ants since earlier while I was eating, but it wasn't that serious. And the moment I lay down, they were everywhere, and it was so uncomfortable, but I decided to deal with it and push through. I'm alone on a bare rock at the center of Nigeria. It's dark. I'm really scared. I feel so lonely. And honestly, I don't know what to do. I'm starting to think if I should end the challenge here. You get what I'm saying? There's nobody here with me. I only have the company of all these tiny ants, and they are really disturbing, but they are harmless, they can't bite. But for real, it's just insane. It's just crazy. If it happens that my phone goes off, that will be the end of this challenge. But if I can hold my phone, my battery off for a while, I'll stay here for sure. So guys, it's 12 a.m. right now, and my phone is just 3%. And I realize this leaves me in a very, very vulnerable situation, because without light, it's going to be really difficult to sleep here. And as you can see, everywhere is really, really dark, like really, really dark. So I'm gonna use the remaining of my torchlight to find my way down the hill, and just try to get a taxi to take me home. I don't know if I'm going to find a cab, but I'm just going to check. But this challenge just made me realize that some challenges are just way too crazy to realize, and the situation around you is just not going to support that, like my low battery. But anyway, it was a good one. I had fun. I can't really say fun because, bro, I'm not having any fun right now. I'm not even lying about that. I haven't encountered any risk, like any serious risk yet, but bro, at the same time, I have to try to play it safe. And thank you for watching this far. I love you guys. Like and subscribe. See you in the next one.